Oh, you know what? That's why they have that cow hook. Have you seen one of those?
Yeah.
It's got a chain and a hook. They actually put it up in there, and they hook it onto the cow's stomach, and his front legs. It goes like this. It comes out, boom, and then they...
God, what is wrong with you?
I was making sounds. It comes out. It comes out, and it's like a water slide. There's all this stuff that comes out after it.
Stop it. I don't need to hear about cows giving birth.
It's what happens. I'll show you a video.
It's like basically diarrhea.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's a placenta and all the
God,
placental
stop
juices
it,
in the
stop it.
sack that cow was living in.
Oh, my gosh. Stop talking, Zach.
And then you know what the cow's mother does?
I don't want to know.
It licks the cow to get it
Stop
clean.
it.
And then the baby cow eats the placenta.
None of that's true.
It's like
I don't need to hear or think about that.
raw
I have
bacon.
There's better things to do with my time than to talk about this.
That is true.
I need out of this car.
Where was these cockroaches that were in your cabin? Did any of them climb in your mouth?
Oh no, but on the first night, like no joke, there was a red tick on my pillow.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Christ! And then what happened?
It was like crawling in the dark. I'm just like screaming.
Did you get it out of there?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Did the counselors check your hair and stuff at night?
What do you mean?
Like
For ticks?
We check ourselves.
You check your own body?
How would you do that? If they're in your hair.
Yeah. How could you check your hair?
Using my hand.
Listen. Let me tell you the story about the first time I ever got a tick at camp.
No.
Camp tick. So I go to camp. I'm at Camp Wasaki, YMCA, almost like Camp Taqua, but you stay at the YMCA on the Kirkwood Highway instead of going down to the Elk Neck River. And basically you walk around in the fields in the forest all day, and you pretty much sweat to death and almost die, and eat a packed lunch that's probably tainted because your mom packed tuna fish and it's 98 degrees outside. But the true story here is I got a tick. So I'm at home, laying in my bed. Everything's fine. Been at camp all day. I'm probably sunburned so bad that I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And suddenly I get this itch. And it's one of those itches where you're like, right, you got an itch. And you're like, oh no, there's something on me. So I'm itching, and I feel this thing, and it's like, I can feel it on the skin. It had bit into my skin. It was down deep. It had latched the hell onto my skin. So I'm trying to pull it, and it's kind of fattened up a little bit at this point.
I don't need to hear any more about this. I know where you're going with this story. I don't need to hear about it.
It was, let me finish. You don't know where I'm going because you predict, what do you freaking
yes.
see the future?
Yes.
Were you a future seer?
Yes, I
Were you
am.
want a fortune teller?
I know how your brain works.
Maybe you should get some tarot cards out. Anyway, the tick was actually under here between my balls and my butt, right?
Ew.
It was a taint tick. It was on my taint. It taint your balls, it taint your butt. So I'm like, oh my God, right? I'm like, I'm racking on this thing. I'm pulling on it, and I can feel it. Ow, ow, it's stretching the skin. So I freaking get really freaked out, and I'm like, it's coming off. Bam! And it's like, and it squirts all this stuff out, like, bam, down my leg. It's all blood and pus down my leg. Now I don't know if it, like, popped one of my balls or it's just a tick
I'm gonna throw up.
that blew up. The worst part is I had to have my mom help me. So she's staring at my nuts trying to pull the tick off with some tweezers, and I think she left the head in there, and a couple days later it was swelled up like about the size of a gumball, and I said, oh my God, it hurts so bad. I'm at camp, right? I'm at camp, it hurts so bad. So I go to the bathroom at camp, and I squeeze up under there, and it squirts out another huge chunk of freaking
That's
pus.
not true. That's
yeah,
not
no,
true.
it really did. It shot down in
Stop
there
it.
into my
I'm
underwear, and I was like, oh my God, and it was like bleeding, and I had to get a counselor to come and help me, and he's like, bro, you gotta go home, man. And so I went home, and I had an infected freaking tick taint head in my taint for like 3 days until I was able to get up on the freaking counter and look at it in the mirror and put some alcohol on it. And so what I did is I took a Q-tip and I stuck it in the freaking hole where the big pus head was, and it was like, and it like fucking like dripped out. It was like this black stuff came out, and then the head was in there. It was going like this, and it was pulsating when it hit the counter, it was a little fucking tick head that wasn't dead. It was up in this like boil under here that I had to fisher out with a Q-tip. I actually took the soft cotton off the Q-tip and I just started tracking at it, trying to get the thing out of there. I still got a scar there from that.
Why? Why is this even something that you would want to talk about?
I gotta let it out, man. I'm living with the PTSD and I gotta share it with my friends and family so that I feel better.
I just need to get the hell out of this car.
Yeah. Oh, that freaking tick head was like...
Stop with the noise.
You know what the worst part was? In the middle of the night, I could feel it moving under the skin.
Stop it.
It was pulsating. It was like having a baby